Okay. Yep, cool. So now I create a private group. Friends only, confirm group. And then I hit continue and we do a private group session. Manage group. Friends only. Confirm, automatically approve requests. Okay.
Or photograph. Let's see what the speed of the round is.
So, the way this should work then. Oh, I haven't set up this game yet to be streamed. The way this should work is if you join a private group session, it should automatically add you.
Okay.
So, add existing. Alright, source, display capture, game capture. That's what I want. Create new. Okay. Capture specific window. Window. Elite dangerous. Match title, otherwise find source of executable, blah blah blah. Anti-cheat compatibility hook. Yep, that's probably a good thing. Allow transparency, yes please. And okay. Now everybody should see what I'm seeing. Alright. So I am now in the game. And now friends with Commander Mongo the Strange.
Hey, I know that guy. He's a fucking strange dude. I'm still trying to figure out how to program all my buttons.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Michelangelo. Press some buttons.
You know, that was really quite a good movie. And it's not even good for an animated movie. It was just fun.
Ninja Turtles?
Alright, send voice comms request, invite the team, invite the crew.
Oh man. I've always wanted to press all the buttons.
Do you remember what planet you were at? It was HIP something or other.
Chamberlain's Rest. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. I should be able to find that. Search, because I started out there. Oh wait, am I still in the middle of a mission? I guess I better check that first. Transactions, no outstanding missions. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did a bunch of bounty hunting, and I happened to kill a guy that had like a 700 grand bounty.
Damn. That kind of money I could retire. Not that I would. What's life without work?
Alright, I need to know, unfortunately, what system Chamberlain's Rest is in.
Oh, fuck. You're not making this easy on this noob.
It's alright, well, when you join back in, I should be able to see what system you're in.
I'm in.
Alright. Friends, Commander Mongo the Strange. Squadron feed, no. Join another ship.
Jesus Christ. Ready for this?
Yeah.
HIP 97950.
97950. Okay. Got it. That is a... That's 210 light years away.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see what the chip... Insufficient jump range. Go fuck yourself.
Well, I have a ship. How the fuck do I get to it?
I can't see what you're seeing, so we're both figuring this out together.
Oh, good.
Alright, so I don't know why it says insufficient jump range, because I have jumped much farther distances on a much cheaper ship. So that is wild to me. Let's try one right next to it. Yeah, I can get to the one right next to it just fine. Why the fuck can't I get to that one? Good grief.
Oh, fuck. Apparently I haven't finished the goddamn pilot tutorial.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jesus Christ, on a jumped-up chariot-driven crutch.
you've got some time on your hands.
Thought I could skip this.
I think you can only skip it if you choose to skip the very beginning of it. Otherwise, once you get going, you have to keep going.
Christ on a crutch.
Whoa!
Alright. Well, I guess we'll figure out how to meet while I'm fucking doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna head in your direction. I should be able to do it in 16 to 20 light year hops. I got some music queued up.
Got the ship pointed straight. Stars are going straight. Don't see why I can't take a little nap.
I mean, that is kind of one of the nice things about this game. Which I guess I should turn down the in-game volume just a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll do that too. Oh, skip training.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to fly later. That is kind of one of the nice things about this game, is it's pretty chill. Audio, master, where's the master audio? And I will optimize it for headphones, which, never mind. Alright. Yeah, that's still a touch on the loud side. Okay. Audio. I wish I had a master volume thing, which it does not. So we'll just put that at roughly half, and that should be good. And we are... Yeah, that's not too obnoxious. I'm just gonna go uncomfortably close to this here sun. Whoa! And now I have a full tank of gas.
Yeah. Nice.
Only ran my heat up a little bit.
Alright, let's see. What can I do now? Alright, my ship is called the Move in Silence.
Oh, I forgot to name this ship.
They're the worst.
My very first ship I named... called my
really
very
fucking
first ship the Hoedown.
Actually, I like it. Jesus.
Yeah, this game's kind of a lot, and I thought it was me that was having a hard time figuring it out. It's not.
No, it's not. I knew that. I knew that going in.
I didn't. I'm like, what in the fuck is all this stuff? What am I supposed to be doing? Why isn't there any clear indicator if I'm going in the right direction? And so I'm in the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary. That's what got me into this game to begin with. And they're just like, oh yeah, tutorial covers about 10% of what you actually need to know. It's fine. Everybody goes through this. Here's a half-hour video. Watch it. It'll help.
Definitely not watching a half-hour video.
Well, the neat thing is because this game is relatively chill, you can just have it going on in the background while you're figuring out how the hell to do stuff. Which is what I did. And I'm halfway through figuring out how to do something that says, by the way, if you're struggling with this, you can do this instead. And I'm like, son of a bitch, okay. Good grief, this is taking good chunks out of my fuel tank per jump. So when I was hauling
Yeah.
cargo for the BPL space station that they're making, I almost got interdicted twice. Which
Oh, was it black market cargo?
No, it was just steel. I just had a lot of it.
Oh.
So I found out in this game when you get interdicted, basically there's a little circle that your ship starts to tumble on all 3 axes, and there's a little circle that goes around your HUD you have to keep your ship aligned with. And it is a little hair raising.
Alright, well,
Come on, scoop some fuel. Oh,
what happens if I want to fly Nap of the Earth? So to speak.
well,
So to speak.
you can do that, and you can do it in 2 flight modes. You can do it in what's called Super Cruise, which is basically your relativity drive, powered by unobtainium. It's not. It's powered by hydrogen.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing here.
Oh, okay.
I said Nap of the Earth. What did you think I said?
I heard that. So you can fly around. Oh, white dwarf. You can fly around a planet with your relativity drive or with just your thrusters, and depending on which
Okay,
one
so
you.
that's not Nap of the Earth.
Okay. I was going to say, depending on which one you do, it depends on what altitude you can get down to.
Right. So, and Nap of the Earth is following the terrain and hugging the terrain as closely as possible.
It's not as much fun in this game as you'd think.
Well, and I believe that. I believe it's probably not as much fun in real life as I think.
Yeah, it's probably more fun in the game because in the game, if you crash, you just go, oh well.
Yeah, I would hate to lose this ship.
Was it just a Sidewinder? The starting ship?
No.
Oh, okay. So I don't think it's going to let me jump back to the starting system for whatever reason. So
Okay.
I'm jumping to one right next to it.
Do I have an altitude?
No, you only get an altitude when you get within about 1.5 million meters of a planet.
I mean, I'm next to a moon.
If you're under 1.5 million meters, you'll see an altimeter, and then when you get under, well, God, I wish it would quit pointing it straight at the sun. When you get under 1 million meters, then you get a HUD with angle of attack and all that jazz. Alright, we're going to park it here for a second, and I'm going to scoop the fuel. Because the cool thing is, I don't actually have to be moving to scoop fuel.
Yeah.
Alright, so where in the fuck am I actually headed? So let me
Oh, that would appear to be the altimeter. I am at, yeah. That's nothing.
Alright, so the
Definitely
destination,
get lower.
the destination system is, oh Jesus, that's a mouthful. The neat thing is in the galaxy map there's actually a copy and paste function. So
It is actually neat.
so you can copy and paste in and out of the game. So I put in the looking for group chat what planet I'm headed towards, or what system I'm headed towards. It is neat the way that they do relativistic travel in here, that the farther away from a gravity well you get, the faster you can go.
Yeah.
Because it does a good job conveying the scale of the universe, but it also doesn't make it tedious to cross.
400, 300, 200. Hey, what do you say we drop the nose? I knew you'd understand that. Oh yeah. I mean, that's true.
You're in a perfectly good spaceship. I'm surprised you haven't tried to jump out of it yet.
No parachute.
No, you just need an anti-grav belt. Plus, I mean, most of the
Also, don't have one of those either.
I don't know if that exists in this game, but what I was going to say is
Uh-oh.
most of the planets are only about a third G, so you could jump at a reasonably high altitude and be okay.
Yeah,
The lack of Anna.
Somebody's scanning me, and I don't like it.
Go fast and go in the opposite direction.
I am going fast. I'm going as fast. Throttle's maxed out. I think it was probably the
Security forces will do that
Spaceport.
from time to time. So I can just skim the coronosphere of a sun, and with my new enhanced fuel scoop, I have a full tank every time. Before I was orbiting it
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple
it's-
times.
system authority.
This is way better than my first ship, man. First ship I was doing like 4 to 5 light year jumps at a time, and I had to cross 300 light years.
Speaking of which, what system are you in?
I'm headed towards COL 285 sector FG-D A42-3. It's in the looking for group chat. Your best bet is
It's in the what?
Looking for group chat.
Okay.
Your best bet is to dock somewhere and then go binary star system. Okay. Because aiming me at 1 star wasn't enough. It had to aim me at 2. It was just to take that and copy and paste it into the galaxy map and look it up that way.
Wait, I can't access that from my ship?
You can. It's just you don't. The game doesn't pause. So when you
I know that.
you open your galaxy map, you could start getting shot and not know it. But if you're docked,
Fair.
you don't have to worry about it. This game has such good visuals, though. I can't believe this sucker is like 12 years old. Although, in fairness, MechWarrior Online also looks pretty sharp still. It's a game everybody kind of loves to hate, as far as BattleTech fans go.
I just opened the galaxy map. Kind of
Right.
threw up in my mouth a little.
It's in 3D.
It's in something, alright.
You get used to it after a while. So at the top, you would just paste what I put in the looking for group chat, and it hit enter, and it should pull it right up. And when it highlights that system, you should be able to hold your mouse button down on it, and it will plot a jump to it.
Yeah. Weapons are stowed. Hold your horses. Cool your jets.
Yeah.
Keep your shirt on, Lieutenant.
Well, apparently this sun doesn't have enough to offer in the way of fuel.
Ship controls. Flight.
I don't know how many jumps away from there I'm at. I am, but it won't let me tell when I'm mid-jump, or won't let me look.
Luke.
Alright, let's slow her down for a second. See where I am in relation to where I want to be. My ship knows where it is, because it knows where it isn't. Yeah, I'm 2 jumps away. So I am almost there.
Okay.
By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, the ship knows where it is.
I have to figure out how to auto dock.
So you hit the button 1 to bring up the system menu. and then you hit the E key a couple times to change tabs to contacts. Then you hit WASD to select the station, and then D to go over to the right and select the auto dock function or request docking. And once you do that, you put your throttle at 0, as long as it will only grant it to you if you're within 7.5 kilometers. And once you do that, you put your throttle at 0 and it'll reel you in the rest of the way on its own. The sun is purple.
Says I actually don't have the permit required to access this location.
Oh, that's weird. Do I have it? Does the sun put off any fuel? It sure doesn't. It's off heat though.
Combat rank harmless. CQC rank helpless. Wonderful.
Direction aimless. I think that's also a thing. Yeah, explorer rank aimless. Exobiologist rank directionless. I mean, kind of hit the nail on the head with most of those. Alright, this one is a little more. Wow, that is bright magenta. Does it have fuel? Come on, I'm down to less than half a tank. Okay, that's what happens when you get too close to a sun. Not bad.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, a little bit of that. It looks cool. But damn. So moving at sublight speeds, it takes a very long distance to or a very long time to orbit the sun. Whoops. Alright, this is my last jump. I will be there in about a minute. Maybe
That Chamberlain's Rest?
No, the system right next to it.
Okay.
Alright, this time my throttle's at 0, so I don't try to go into the sun. This one does not put off any amount of fuel either. Alright. Let me... Yeah, permit required.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Apparently once you leave, you can't go back. I don't know... permit. Buy trading data, target focus, system map unavailable, route unavailable, requires pilots Federation District P. Whatever the fuck that means. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to find there is nothing in this star system. That is disappointing. On the plus side, my fines appear to have expired. I may or may not have smacked into one or two space stations. I got distracted and forgot that for the auto docking system to take over, you have to put it at 0 throttle. So I was doing something else and had my ship pointed at the space station, and next thing I know, I get an alert and a ka-thunk, and something very similar to Demolitions Man. You have been fined 5 credits. And I'm like, oh, oops. See if I can find a system nearby you that actually has stuff in it. Riverstorm, Old So. Okay, this has a couple space stations. This is a better one. Oops. I think I did that wrong. Was it this one I was looking at? No, this one's on lockdown. I don't want to do that. Alright, so in your galaxy map, you have to pick a system outside of where you currently are to jump to.
Mm-hmm.
So just pick any star system. I can meet you there. Doesn't matter which one. Just tell me which one it is.
All right. Well. All right. Full stop.
I'm currently just above a brown dwarf star.
Galaxy map.
It's very purple.
I'm currently, so that must be where I am.
Wow, actually it's very magenta.
System information. What do you want?
Just is it COL 285 something something?
Sector Fox Golf Delta Alpha 42-2.
Sector Fox Golf Dash Delta A42-2.
Yes.
What do you know? That's the one I actually had highlighted. Alright, I will be there shortly.
Alright. How do I actually start the jump?
So you plotted a path to it, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you point your nose at it, and you, on your joystick, there's a button for frame shift drive, or you hit J on the keyboard.
Okay.
And it will drop you out within spitting distance of the sun with your nose pointed at it, so I would highly advise you set your throttle to 0 once you start jumping.
System scan complete.
Nice.
Is that the thing that looks like a C in my... I don't see anything on my... What's it look like on my HUD?
Alright, so to the left of your little area map thing, there should be like a little crosshair.
Okay. That's right.
So you want the blue dot to be solid. If it's hollow, that means it's behind you.
Okay. There we go. I can do this.
Oh wow, this thing's like, the space station's right next to the sun.
Warning.
Oh, don't give me that, piece of shit. I am not danger close to the sun. Alright, well I guess we're cruising for a little while in sublight speed.
Oh. Now I can go faster.
So, alright, did you make it into the system?
I'm getting there.
Okay. It says you're still in solo play.
Yes, because I was never invited to a group.
Well, because we were friends, you shouldn't have to be invited. You should just be able to do a group session and it will automatically add you. But that's okay. I can point you at, there should be,
Woohoo! Yes, that is definitely the sun.
there's a couple different fleet carriers here that are pretty close to the sun. And the easiest one to identify is called Turbo Mux.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that's where I'm headed.
Ready to engage.
I'll align with escape vector. Come on, I was just getting warmed up.
4, 3, 2.
Quite literally, actually. The heat sinking of my ship seemed to be coping just fine with being that close to the sun.
Turbo Mux.
Yep. I am going there primarily to refuel. But if you dock there, you can safely leave and then jump back in group mode. Private group mode.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
And get a little too close to the sun.
Must have.
Yeah, just angle yourself away from it a bit, and you have a cooldown on your frame shift drive, slip frame drive, whatever the fuck it's called.
Well, it's frame shift drive. I was trying to turn it off.
Oh wow, this thing looks very purple too.
Then again, I didn't realize it was quite that far away. That's all right.
So I'm going to dock here. Carriers are kind of neat. I don't fully understand how they work, but basically somebody actually owns them, and they will go to a system. They're usually used, or at least from what I've been able to determine so far. Nobody's really watching the stream, so no one's going to set me straight. But what I've been able to determine so far is they're used for strip mining, and then they come back to whatever's being built, and they offload everything. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, a couple minor repairs to be made. Not bad. This thing doesn't have any missions. Tritium Depot? I don't know how you do anything with that. I want to fix my ship integrity just a little bit. Alright. Now, my ship should have crew slots. Keyword being should. Let's see. Turret weapon mode, forward fire. Apparently can't do anything with that. do have passenger cabins. Alright, I am still trying to find, come on, something that tells me some more stats about my ship, because I thought for sure I had oops. There we go. Well, that fixed one issue. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure my ship has crew compartment or crew thingy, so I can take on crew temporarily. So you could ride shotgun and shoot things.
Well, how the fuck do I stop at the goddamn ship?
You have to get close to it under right around 1,000,000 miles, and then you have to drop out of frame shift drive. So if you have the ship, if you go to your navigation menu
Okay.
and you select the ship by hitting space, you can do frame shift assist or something like that, and then you just point your ship at it and it will fly you there and drop you out of frame shift drive when you get close, and it's usually like 10 kilometers away. There's a lot.
Okay. Figured it out.
What is Galeen installation? A starport within an excavated asteroid. Ooh, that's a better place to go. Well, actually, maybe not. It says its current state is outbreak. Dark Star? Fleet carrier? There's a checkpoint. Human threat 3. 3 levels above your combat rank of harmless. Thank you. That's weird. So, yeah, I guess you can't go back to your originating system.
You can never go home again.
There's a fleet carrier called Davy Jones.
Arr, matey.
Dragon's Maw, owned by the Wintergreen faction, or group, or squadron, or whatever the fuck. Davy Jones is owned by something called Galt. I don't know who John Galt is.
That is the question. Who is John Galt?
The Galeen installation is 4.4 light seconds away from me.
Alright, now how do I engage autodock?
Are you 7.5 kilometers or closer?
I'm right over top of this thing.
Alright, hit the button 1 for your navigation menu
I don't have a button 1.
on your keyboard.
Yes, I'm hitting 1.
Oh, it doesn't
It
do
has
anything?
no effect.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's kind of essential.
Not helpful.
Well, mine it was already set to 1. Can't. Ship controls. Miscellaneous. I don't even know where to find it. Set it to that. Alright. If you go into your settings, and this is why this game is kind of a lot. Go into settings by hitting escape, hit controls, and hit ship controls, and then hit the plus next to mode switches. It's about halfway down the list under miscellaneous.
Okay, Turbo Mux, right?
Yeah. So if you are on your navigation menu, you got to change tabs. On mine, it's Q and E that changes tabs. Then you have to get to the contacts tab.
Okay.
So once you're there, W and S move up and down on
Got
your
it.
contacts list. Oh, is it auto docking?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Internal statement. It's just a whole long row of asterisks. Pilots Federation. In recognition of your recent successes, the Pilots Federation has advanced you to the rank of dealer. Not sure how I feel about that.
Right.
Got promoted from penniless to peddler to dealer.
Alright. Be right back.
Okay. And yes, this is not super exciting, folks. We're still figuring this out. That's okay. Yeah, so if you guys didn't read the stream description, I was going to come back around 1900 or so and play another round of Battletech, but my brother Mongo just happened to be free after dinner. He's like, hey, let's play some Elite Dangerous. Because he's still kind of figuring it out. And I mean, to be fair, so am I. So, this is a pretty chill game. I'm pushing my luck with the copyright strikes here, but I don't use this channel to make money, so I don't care. But right now, we are struggling with getting us both in the same universe, for want of a better term. Alright, so this is in the main menu. So he has to just join private group play, and that should be the end of it. And once we do that, we should be able to gallivant around the galaxy together. Though this is what is going to be kind of fun to figure out is when we jump from system to system, how do we stay together? Alright, so
How?
So now when you join the game, it should be the second option. It's like private group play or something like that. What does CQC stand for?
Close quarters combat.
Oh, fuck that. Commander, Mongo the Strange, 0.00 light years. Hey, I can see you.
I know that guy.
Can't stand the man. What are you driving?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't remember.
Cobra Mark V. Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, that. I bought it.
Oh, okay, money.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. There's a
I'm going to the concourse.
Okay. There's not much you can do there. I'm kind of curious to see if I can actually see you, so I'm gonna go there too. Carriers don't offer a whole lot as far as other options go.
Fair.
They're basically giant-ass resource haulers.
No gravity. Antenna contact active.
Well, I'll see if I can find you there. I haven't gotten out of my ship in quite a while, if I'm being honest. Well, there's an armed guard of some kind. Oh, I see a name. Looks like you.
Commander Caboose.
Yep. Hey, look at that.
Well.
It won't let me punch
We
you.
meet again. For the first time, for the last time.
Available services. Pioneer Supplies, Bartender, Vista Genomics, and a shipyard.
Actually, I should probably use the shipyard.
I don't see a way to get to it. You might have to be a member of the faction. Because it won't actually select me. Let me select the oh, they're all grayed out. Okay, never mind.
Good point.
So I also have a Cobra Mark V. Mine has been upgraded a little bit. But there's a space station, there's an asteroid space station near here that I would like to go to buy some better weapons so we can go kill some pirates. Now, once we get out of the elevators, we shouldn't be able to see each other. Yep, I have 2 crew seats.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so I'm gonna set the destination of the hell is that thing called? The Galeen installation. And I'm gonna launch and head there.
Is that on the galactic map?
It should be on the system
Nope,
map.
I see it.
And even though it's auto-launching, as soon as you throttle up, it'll stop auto-launching. Oh, I feel a little bit better now about having a full fuel tank. Nope, don't need those right now. I have 1.1 million bucks, so I should be able to buy some semi-substantial upgrades, and then we can go kill some pirates together.
Can't see. Actually, can't see by balance right now.
I use a mix of keyboard as well as the joysticks, and for me it's the number 4 brings up the pilot information, well, pilot and ship information. The asteroid bases are pretty cool.
Is that you?
Yep. Would you like to kill Nazis together?
I just watched Creature Commandos last night.
Do you think she would like to kill Nazis with me? G.I. Robot would very much enjoy killing Nazis with her.
So I was watching that, and it's going through G.I. Robot's backstory.
Yeah, and he gets to the fascist meeting.
Well, before that, you know, the guy's got the whole bunch of, World War II memorabilia, and I thought that was going to be it. Because there's so many people who collect World War II stuff that turn out to be fucking Nazis.
I just like it when I just seen clips of it, and when the banner comes down and G.I. Robot looks at it and goes, "Oh boy."
Yeah.
That cracked me up. Alright, so what I had in mind here was we find some missions at the same planetary system for killing some pirates, because pirates are always good for quick cash. And we can both work together on killing our pirates, and together punch above our weight class and get some more money very quickly.
I mean, it's not the worst idea I've heard all day.
And there's two ways we can do that. I can equip some weapons that can be handled by crew, or we can just double team them with our individual ships.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark. Please avoid quarantined areas within this facility, Commander.
Shipyard unavailable. Jesus, where's a fucking shipyard around here? Yeah, I have 1.18 million C-bills. Well, alright. I guess I'm not doing any upgrades here. They do have some combat missions. Some of them relatively close. Assassinate known pirate. Alchemy Ed. Difficult. Threat level of 8. That might be a little bit beyond both of us.
Okay, I gotta get closer. That's fine.
Kill Diamond Frogs faction pirates. Target count 40. No. Kill Gold Mafia faction infected vessels. Target count 2. Now we're talking. Kill Diamond Frogs faction civilians. Ooh, that got dark. Wet work contract. Yeah, let's steer clear of that right now. Operations missions. Those are not. Those have to be under a freelance contract, and I don't have a high enough reputation to do them. Transport mission.
I'm docking as we speak.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I got plenty of money right now. I mean, people who have been playing this game for a while are going to hear that and laugh, but I've got enough money. I just need to get to a place where they actually have a fully stocked shipyard so I can add some missiles to this thing. Excuse me. Kill.
The disease is rampant here. Perhaps I will not be getting out of my ship.
That seems like a wise idea. So there's a whole bunch of missions at the same planetary system. Ending in Bravo 21-1. So
Okay.
I think I will let you have your pick of that, and then we should be able to work together on it. And I don't know if I can actually just give you money. Or vice versa. Commando. Direct message invite team.
Mission board.
Yeah. Alright. So I don't know.
What are you looking at? Combat?
Yes. I would not do the red ones.
Okay.
So yellow or green or where it's going to be best. But the ones that's like just kill generic pirates, you usually have to kill a lot of them.
Like kill Waltzu, Crimson Family faction infected vehicles.
Let me find that one. Yeah, if you click on it, it says like you have to kill 20 or 30.
Says target count 2.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that in system ending Bravo 21-1? See, I'm curious if you have the same mission list that I do,
No.
or if it's completely separate.
Hotel Bravo Delta Alpha 42-4.
Huh. Nope, I don't have that anywhere in there. Okay. So this means we're not going to have overlapping missions, which is both a good and a bad thing. Yeah, I see... Nope.
Kill known terrorist Johnny Park.
Nope, definitely don't have that.
And that's at HIP 977043 Bravo.
Interesting.
What do you got?
Well, I've got, let's see here. Example is take down known pirate Ian Parker. Destination Arapahoe. No joke, that's what it says. From HIP 97950 PLC is the employing faction.
I have kill mob of Arapahoe faction pirates.
Alright, this guy's at a different threat level of 8, which is a little beyond me. So here's the thing that I think we're missing is we need to also join the same team. So I am selecting your thing and saying invite team, and you should get, once you're out of the mission board and the space station menu, a pop-up with an invite to join my team. And then we should be able to select team missions. Let's see here.
Should be good.
Yep. We might have overlapping voice comms here.
Yeah, I see that.
I just muted it. Or I muted you. You're going to have to mute me.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Now I see where you are in the space station too. That's a little wild. Alright. So now if we go to the mission board, we go to combat, there should be an indicator for team missions. Yep, and there they are. Okay. Do you see that too? You should see...
Stand by.
Okay. I wonder what about him makes him threat level 8.
Alright, what were you saying?
So if you're back in the mission board, you should see some missions with like a little blue circle on it. So they should... Only some of them are going to. So you should like see take down known pirate Ian Parker or Mark Sutton. I think. I'm just guessing at this point. But you should have some that indicate that they're team missions.
I don't see those.
But you do have ones that say team missions, right?
Where would it say that?
So on the list of the missions, all the way to the left, where there should be like a little blue icon.
Okay, where would the little blue... What little blue icon?
At the bottom. Okay, so let's start over. You're in the mission board for
Oh,
combat.
okay. I see.
Okay.
There's a key on the bottom right.
Yep, I was just about to say that.
A legend. Yes.
The legend
All
of
right.
directions.
So the triangle thing. The blue triangle thing indicates team mission.
Yes.
So I have kill Brotherhood faction pride. Kill Bob of Arapahoe. Kill Diamond Frogs. And then the 2 high threats: kill assassinate known pirate Jacob, assassinate known pirate Tochi.
Okay. Let's take, I see kill Diamond Frog faction pirates.
Yep.
If you click on that, does it give you target count of 40?
No, I have 25.
Okay, let's do yours.
Okay. Charlie Yankee November Bravo 21-1.
Alright. Hang on. So, engage teammate navlock. Which means, I hope, whatever destination you said I should be able to see. I'm going to go ahead and launch.
Launching.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Ha, I got there first. Yeah, when I brought my first freighter, it doesn't come with the auto dock module. You have to buy it. So I had to do all my landings and takeoffs manually for a while.
Fucking yikes, bro.
I got pretty good at it. Am I not tabbed into the game? I'm not tabbed into the game. Okay. Alright. I am a little ways away from the station. I should be able to see you.
Flight assist off.
Yep, I got you.
Flight assist on.
Yep, alright. Team signal, Mongo the Strange. Did you jump already?
No.
Okay. Whoa. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. That is weird. Alright. So is that actually your ship? Are you moving?
No.
Alright. I was hoping I would actually be able to see your ship, but I don't.
How the fuck do I get to where I need to go?
Oh wait, there you are. Nope, that's not you. Is one of these things you? Nope. I see all these other ships, but...
My ship's name is Move in Silence.
Well, I get that. What I was struggling with is I see all these other ships that are NPCs, but I don't actually see your ship. I just have a little blue marker that says, oh, what the fuck did that say?
Okay, that must be... Okay.
Team Signal Mongo the Strange. Alright, so, let's see. Cancel teammate navlock. Direct message, send report player, black. Okay. See, and this is a thing that it definitely could have covered. Navigation. Alright, so where are we headed again?
Charlie Yankee November Bravo 2 1-1.
Charlie Yankee November. Alright, it's still in the COL sector 285 sector whatever.
Yep.
5 Charlie Yankee. Oh, got that backwards. Little dyslexia. Charlie Yankee dash November. Bravo. 21 dash what?
Stand by. Charlie Yankee November Bravo 21-1.
Okay. Alright, I have a route set. Now what I want to see is if I engage Team Navlock, does it let me see where you're going? Not so much. I'm going to have to read a manual on how in the fuck this is supposed to work. It is definitely not what I would call intuitive.
Oh no. No, no, no. Are you following me at all?
I can't actually see you.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it just says Team Signal Mongo the Strange, but there's nothing actually there. Okay, you're moving, but I can't actually see your ship. That is kind of weird.
Definitely weird.
Alright, I am jumping.
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Alright, I will be there in about 10 seconds.
Well, sounds like I should have engaged jump drive.
Yep, probably. Could only see his wake signal. He was in Super Cruise. Alright, so it sounds like we got some people watching that actually know how the hell this works, which is good because I really don't. Other than fuel scooping,
There we go.
I got that figured out.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yay, full tank. Let's get away from the sun. Burger relay. Okay. Alright, so this is supposed to be a team mission. But
We are holding us.
I can't see any information on the mission. Gordon and Gecko, yes, if you guys are watching and you know how in the hell Elite Dangerous team play works, please, any and all advice is welcome at this point, except for go fuck yourself. That one I already tried. Doesn't work that well. Although if you're laggy enough, you can shoot yourself.
Am I correct? I'm going 50 times the speed of light.
Does it say 50C?
Now it says 60.
Then yes. Where are you going? Did you jump into the system
To the
yet?
mission. To the mission system.
Okay. So, yes, but being in Super Cruise and engaging your frame shift drive for a jump are separate things.
Well, I did engage the frame shift drive.
Right, so now you're just moving really fast.
Yes.
So if you aim at the targeted system and hit J, it should actually jump there. Have you gone to Hutton Orbital for the free Anaconda? Well, my Anaconda don't want none. No, I have no idea where that is or what that is. I vaguely know, I know Anaconda is a ship. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here.
Aha!
I want to find a station that will let me upgrade my guns.
Holy smokes!
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, just like Han Solo would do.
And only 12 parsecs. Repair.
See, I can see your ship.
Wait a minute. Alright, hold on. Because, yeah, you were in Super Cruise and I didn't realize it, so that's why. Frame
See, I thought I was in frame shift because it says frame shift drive charging.
Alright, wake out of range, Moggle the Strange. Yes. So, there's two modes to it, though. There's Super Cruise, which is what we're doing right now, which is interplanetary. And then there's actually just jumping from one system to another. And that is separate because you hit the button and you go. There's no user input there until you almost run into the sun. Because, yeah, I see the blue marker on my radar now where you are.
Yeah.
And it says you are
Presumably you're headed towards the mission area.
Well, I can't see that, and that's what I was asking the people watching for help about, is it's supposed to be a team mission, and you accepted it, and I can't see anything to do with it. Okay, now I have you targeted.
Well, so what? Then where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I was just getting a little further away from the sun. And I see you now, so I can just follow you.
Okay.
Okay, and it automatically dropped. Oh, now I see your ship. Hello. You are 20 kilometers away.
That's practically right next door.
Yeah, but weapon range is only like 1.5 kilometers.
Alright, let me figure out.
Okay. They say you need to share it on the mission tab. So... Alright, guys. So, everybody watching, I want you guys to assume that we have no fucking idea what we're doing here. So, where is the mission tab? There are like 4 sub-windows for UI interaction here, and I don't see a single tab that says mission. Bear in mind,
Okay, not what I want.
I don't know if I'm on the spectrum of autism or what, but if it doesn't literally say that, I am never going to be able to equate one with the other.
Okay, don't want that either.
Left side, transactions, the sub-tab under transactions. Okay, there we go.
Yep. I see it.
I
Missions.
got it. Okay, so now I have accepted the team mission. So now I see details to do with that team mission. So, ostensibly, thank you guys. Ostensibly then, that means the destination will show up. Yes, there it is.
Oh, did you find it?
Yep. So we have...
Is it in the navigation tab?
It is. It's highlighted in blue, so we have one more jump to make.
Got it. Locked destination. Understood.
Yep, same here. And then point and jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Where are you?
I am about to zip right over your head and go to Plaid.
That's not quite what I meant.
Alright, so now... Oops, why did that do that? You must have done that.
Alright. What did I do?
It's
Frameshift drive charging.
nothing, don't worry about it. So we have to jump to that system.
Yep, that's where I'm going. Unexplored, right?
Yep. Oh, we don't jump to it. Okay, I did it. It was my mistake.
Well, I'm doing frame shift.
Yep, so we're just going to be cruising.
Super cruise, whatever.
Yep, we're just going to be cruising really, really quickly. So if you go back to the navigation menu and highlight that thing, you can hit Super Cruise Assist in Orbit. It generally keeps your throttle only at 75% though, so that you don't go out of control when you get into gravity well and smack into shit.
Probably too late for that.
So we've probably got a couple minutes before we get there.
Yeah, I probably have less than 4 minutes.
Yes, Gordon says it's not in a different system, Face Desk. Yes, I figured that out after a minute. Listen, it
Less than
says
4 minutes.
it said 555 light seconds. Okay, 555,000 light seconds.
Yeah.
That may as well be a different system.
I agree with this.
Gordon, going back to my previous statement
Less than
about
3 minutes.
I don't know anything about this. Don't use acronyms where possible. I don't know what an SCO drive is. That's actually
can't
hours,
remember.
by the way. It is hours, minutes, and
What?
seconds. The timer countdown.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, because we're constantly accelerating. Literally what it's called when you're outfitting your shift, the acronym is part of your name. Okay, then no. No, I do not have an SCO drive on here. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it does. I probably have maybe 20 hours into this game. Which
I have less.
I've quickly come to discover that means as much or less as 20 hours in World of Warcraft. Press space. Nothing.
I think I actually have 30 hours in World of Warcraft.
Nerd.
20 years ago.
Could you show us your right screen, then modules, so that you can check? Okay. Modules. I'm 90% sure it's not there. I have the frame shift drive. It says, oh, SCO. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is this what you guys are talking about? Because hitting space doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Hope there's inertial dampeners on this thing. Otherwise, I would be jelly.
Yep. You're real jelly. If you're
The
using
secret
Super
ingredient
Cruise
is
Assist-
people.
I am not using Super Cruise Assist. My guess is the overdrive function key is not mapped. And it's probably going to mode switches.
Oh, is that SCO, Super Cruise Overdrive?
Yeah. And I don't know the control that they're saying to use, engine boost tab. Super Cruise ends, hyperspace jump is not assigned, so maybe it's tab.
I have an engine boost, but only for sublight.
There it is. Found it. Holy shit. 600, 700, 800, 900,000 C? I'm about to pass you.
Jesus.
I am going to Plaid. It's a little squirrely.
Pass me now, sucker.
Alright, thank you guys.
I didn't think that would work.
Yeah, I hit the button to toggle it because she was getting a little squirrely.
Yeah.
He
Jesus,
said,
that's
while
bad.
in overdrive, it chews through fuel and heats you up a lot.
Oh, Jesus, that does go through fuel.
Um,
Jesus Christ.
Yep, glad I got a high-grade fuel scoop on this thing.
Can you transfer fuel?
You can, but you have to have a fuel transfer limpet, which I do not.
Of course. Same.
That's alright. One more unit of fuel. And calling it. Yeah, alright.
Wait, oh, no. You're still behind me.
Yeah, I am. 46,000 light seconds. I'm moving at 790 C though, so
Yeah, I'm moving at 884 and still accelerating.
yeah, I'm also accelerating. So I feel like the goal is accomplished. We have gotten out of the gravity wells to where we are moving at ludicrous speeds.
Yeah.
That's definitely a trade-off, though. If I'm going to use that a lot, I'm definitely going to want an extra fuel tank. Although this other sun, if you haven't bought a fuel scoop, you definitely should.
Well, at some point I will.
This other sun should definitely allow me to
Jesus.
refuel. Alright, I gotta catch up to you. So this is basically like a Lightspeed Afterburner.
Yeah. Literally.
2000C, 3000C, consuming 380 fuel units an hour. Oh, it tops out at 387. No big deal, right?
How bad can it be?
Yeah, I think I just burned through a quarter of a tank.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, I have caught up to you now, more or less.
Yeah, I'm doing 965 and decelerating.
Alright. I got time to pick some music. Oh, here we go. It's just called
Guess
Mass.
I don't need to. Guess I don't need to keep pushing the throttle forward.
Nope. No, you can just leave it there.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you for the hints.
Agreed.
This is, that is most helpful. I have learned through my playthrough so far that if it wasn't for the community, you would have no idea how to play this game.
I'd already be dead.
That too. I've already bounced off a planet or two. The stick setup is really nice, though. I don't remember if you saw it when you were out at the house last time, but
I did. I'll have to take a picture of mine and show you what I got.
the joystick has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons, 2 hats, and 3 toggles that are dual position.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had 2 hats on mine, but the fucking throttle thing has 4 hats.
Jesus. Yeah, my throttle's got 1 4-position switch, 2 dials, a slider,
Yeah.
what do you call it? Scroll wheel, then 3 buttons, and a little knob that doubles as a mouse.
Oh, like the point stick?
Yep,
Yeah, that's cool.
it is. It's
I actually really like those.
much more handy than I thought it was going to be. The only thing I do not like about this throttle and stick setup is all the backlighting is bright blue. Drives me fucking
Mine's
nuts.
orange.
Yeah, see, that's much better. And
Do you have a Thrustmaster?
no, it's a Logitech X52.
Oh, yeah, of course it's blue then.
And
I-
Nathan gave this to me because he couldn't make it
Oh,
work
okay.
for what he wanted to do. And I am very grateful that he gave it to me because I looked it up well after the fact, and it turns out this is like a $200 stick
300
setup.
Yeah. I paid about 180 for this. God, this is shit that we could have only dreamed of having when we were kids.
Oh, I know. Like, remember when we got that single 2-button joystick that goes to the game
Yeah.
port for playing Carrier Command? And we're like, oh my god, this is so real!
This is amazing. Yep.
I
And,
move the stick to the left and it steers.
Yeah. Listen, kids. Anybody who's watching at home, I don't know if your streamers can hear me,
They can.
but we are living. They are definitely interesting times, and also, we could not have imagined having this set up 30 years ago.
No, we couldn't even get a null modem cable to work when I had pieced together like a second crappy system. Like, I remember how proud I was after I started my first computer building job, building my first computer that had 2 1.2 gigabyte hard drives in it and a 1 megabit coax network. And 1 megabit, guys, this was huge in terms of speed back then.
You could play Doom on it.
Oh yeah, you could do multiplayer Doom on that and have up to 100 people, and it would cope. Once you crossed about 80, it wouldn't be happy, but it would cope.
And in the old days, you could have 100 people on a system.
I mean, in
On a
fairness, yeah. In fairness, though, multiplayer gaming still doesn't use that much bandwidth. Like, even in MechWarrior Online, when you're doing 12v12, I was able to do that on a 3G connection just fine. It uses
But that's the thing is like there's not much multiplayer gaming that will allow for 100 players
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
on a LAN.
Well, yeah. That's starting to come back, though. LAN
But
plays...
that was one of the groundbreaking things about Doom is how many people
Yes.
you could put on a LAN.
That
All right,
was...
I'm fixing to come out of
You're...
fixing to come out here.
Alright, where are you going
I don't know what
to?
this target is. Great Phantom.
Oh, that's apparently one
Hopefully
of the
he's
things we have to
friendly.
kill.
What? I'm sorry. What now?
I said that might be one of the guys we have to kill. I don't know. I don't see your target. Commander...
Shattered Shark Barrel dropped ship. That doesn't sound right.
Commander Mongo the Strange. Harmless, lawless, no
Diamond
faction.
Frogs. That's who we're after. Diamond Frogs.
Yes.
So let's not forget that.
Okay. When you drop out, I'll have about... probably 15 seconds before I overshoot you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dive relative to my current position when I drop out then.
Yeah, I have you targeted. Yeah, I haven't done
shifting
anything
all-
with custom engineering on these ships, guys. I have not gotten anywhere near that.
Shifting all power to weapons.
Ballsy.
I mean, we're fixing to fight. The best defense is a good offense. Know who said that? Mel, the cook on Alice.
Alright, I'm about 9,000 light seconds from you.
Okay, I'm less than 10,000 from the system.
Alright, yeah, I'm about 16,000 from the system.
Okay.
We'll both get there roughly the same time, I think. It says I've got 1:08 to get there.
I am at 1:59. Definitely slowing down. Gravity well must be affecting that.
Yes. The closer you get to any gravity source, the slower you go.
Just kind of silly.
Not really. I mean, so relativistic speeds are gonna... I mean, we don't have infinite energy. And the closer you are to gravity, the more space-time is gonna bend. So the more your system's gonna have to compensate for it.
But if you're heading towards the gravity well, you
Doesn't.
shouldn't slow down.
It doesn't matter. It still distorts space-time in ways other than what you're wanting to travel in. Because a gravity well is a dip in any dimension you view it from.
If you take the rubber sheet analogy like Carl Sagan did, and you have the gravity well, and you throw a ball bearing at the gravity well on the rubber sheet, it's not going to slow down as it comes to it.
Right, but we are outside of Einstein physics.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
Unexplored. 3, 2, 1, and slowing down. And probably overshooting.
Yeah, I'm reducing throttle.
Didn't time that very well.
I'm seeing you bank around. I'm reducing my throttle to roughly 50%. So there's a teal inner mark on where your throttle indicator is, and that is a sweet spot that if you keep it there, you tend to avoid overshooting your target and having to do the bank of shame. It's actually, is it the bank of shame or term of shame? It's actually
I'm not
been
ashamed.
termed that. But going off of what you were saying about Doom, and how you told me once that you didn't think Doom 2 was a very good game.
No,
Or
I
no,
said it's not as good.
So what Doom 2 did that was needed is Doom 2 updated the netcode to make mass multiplayer of Doom viable. That was its biggest change that nobody could see. Alright.
Okay.
I'm catching up to you. 40 light seconds. I'm coming in about quarter throttle.
Says I'm about 7 light seconds away from the system.
Right.
Oh, that's the system we just left, isn't it?
No, the Beast one ending in Bravo 7?
Yeah.
No, that's the planetoid asteroid thingamajig.
Oh. I'm a little bit too far away still.
There we go. Found it. Mission target. Arctur.
I'm coming.
Alright, so... Yep, I'm coming up on the planet. I'm less than a light second away. About 7 seconds, it says. Whoa, okay. We are slowing it down. I've been there before. The noob trap. Nice. Well, if you're gonna do it, might as well be obvious about it. Alright. Too fast to drop out of hyperspeed, and now I should be able to. Burger relay, hub excavation, unidentified signal source, power convoy, noob trap, space station. So there's a wake. That's your wake. Frame shift drop detected. Alright, I'm coming your way. Loop of shame, yes, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Alright, I should be dropping out pretty much right on top of you here in about 4 seconds.
I want a crosshair in the middle of my HUD.
Right? Me too. Alright, found you.
Okay.
So I'm about 3 kilometers away from you. And there's a night vision mode too, by the way, that kind of outlines everything in a teal wireframe.
Yeah.
So there should
Alright, what do we
be
got?
there an adder.
Yep.
He is not it. So I had
Nope.
somebody targeted that we were supposed to kill not too long ago. Alright, who's scanning me? If it's you, I'm gonna kill you. Not you.
It might be me.
No, this other ship. Oh, no, he was seeing if I had any cargo that he wanted to rip off. Alright, so...
Should we blast him anyway?
Nah, not right now. He might have friends. Alright, I just fired off my discovery scanner, so hopefully that means if there is somebody nearby that we should be going after, it'll light them up. So there is a way to get a crosshair in the middle of your thing, but only when you have your weapons deployed. Why is he looking right at me? Go away, dude. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Smart move.
E-scanner.
Yeah, I didn't see anything though. So this is where I got confused on my first mission that didn't really tell me where exactly I was supposed to be going, just somewhere in the vicinity of this thing.
Yeah.
I could not figure out how in the hell I was supposed to find anything, and I wound up canceling the mission once because I couldn't figure it out. So I think it's still 14 some odd million miles away, or million meters.
Yep.
So is that you in front of me? That is you in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit frame shift drive and get a little closer to it. Oh. Once I put my guns away.
Drive charging.
Go super screws, keep speed slow, look for mission target is the advice we are being given. Discovered mission-related signal source. Oh, perfect. So you apparently have to discover that in Super Cruise. Why did it drop me out? I had something. It dropped me out of Super Cruise though. Now I can't see it. Aim away from planet.
Primary pulse laser. Oop, what was that?
Discovered mission-related signal source. Alright. Where? Why does it keep dropping me out of Super Cruise? I need to not be dropped out of Super Cruise. Is that because I have Team Navlock selected? Probably. Let's try it again.
Drive charging.
Yeah, what does Navlock do? It's, like, not very descriptive.
Oh, wait, is that the, oh, that...
Drive charging.
So Navlock was a thing on the social menu. When I selected you, it said engage Team Navlock, and I don't know. I just did it because I thought it would let me see the system you were targeting. Apparently, that's not what that does. All right, so give me a second here. If you go, you have to engage your frame shift drive, and then once you do, it pops up. It says discovered mission related signal source. So we just kind of have to aimlessly, or at least there's, I'm sure there's a better way, but what I usually wind up doing is aimlessly sweeping the skies, and then I come up with something. Left-hand screen under navigation for mission signal. Yeah, I looked there. I didn't see anything. Oh, okay, now of course I do. Alright. Found it. I don't know if my target will show up on your HUD or not. Threat 4. So, if you can see, if you're in Super Cruise and you can see my ship and the general direction I'm heading, that's where the mission objective is.
What is that? Nothing.
Man, people who know how to play this game fairly well, watching this, it's got to be like anthropologists studying gorillas or something.
Now, I see you. Mission on unidentified signal source.
Yep.
Caboose. 0.4 light seconds.
Yep, so start heading in that direction.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
I've got mine at relatively low throttle, so you should be able to keep up. Or catch up.
Okay.
So when you get within about 10 light seconds or so, I've discovered to keep it at half or less throttle to avoid overshooting it. Or just use Super Cruise Assist. Yeah, but I do kind of like manual flying a little bit. I mean, otherwise you're just kind of just sitting there watching the game play itself. Sometimes I do, like I'm doing lots of consecutive cargo runs. Yes, I will use Super Cruise Assist all the time. I'll get up, I'll get a drink of water, the computer will fly the ship. Alright, I gotta wait for you to catch
4,
up.
3. Throttling back.
Yep, I'm about to drop out of Super Cruise.
Same.
Hey, got one. That's a System Authority vessel. I probably shouldn't be shooting that. That's a System Authority vessel. Am I supposed to be shooting that? Type 9 Heavy. Lily Vilo. Yep, that's a target.
I am still 1.3 light or 0.13 light seconds away from you.
It's alright. They don't have any shields. Oh, they have turrets though. That's kind of neat. not have been the best idea. Oh boy. This could be going very badly, very quickly.
Well, why don't you come back towards me?
Because I'm engaged already.
Well, that seems silly.
Yep, I'm about to die.
Great.
Yep, I'm dead. You need more guns. That ship can support a lot more guns. Well, this doesn't really give you a good difficulty indicator. I was destroyed by a system authority vessel? Why? I wasn't shooting them. No cargo lost. Well, that's good at least.
I don't see any targets.
Redeployed location, the noob trap. Confirm and redeploy.
So I don't know where you got these targets from.
Well, they were there. I don't know. Yeah, I did have the cash. I'm not down now. I got another ship already. Okay, well, now I know what happens when you die. Does it come back with all your modules? I don't know, I can't tell. Yeah, I know I have the cash, and I was looking for places to buy more weapons, and I couldn't freaking find one. Do I have everything that I used to have? It looks that way. So it looks like I rebought my exact ship. Okay. That's less frustrating. So apparently I need to find a place to upgrade my guns, and so do you. I already upgraded the lasers.
Well,
Unfortunately, this game doesn't... So now I know, because I've been curious up until this point, what the relationship and difficulty is. Whoops. Why? What's going on here? No, no. I'm trying to go up. What's going on here? Why can't I do anything? Okay. Alright. There we go. That was weird. I don't know what the hell happened there, but it lost control of my ship and it was not auto-launching.
high energy FSD wake. I'm assuming that's what I need to get to.
I don't... Well, let's hold off a second on that, because I just got taken out like a chump.
Well, yeah, maybe because you went charging in by yourself.
Well, that might have something to do with it, but there were 4 ships there, only 2 were targets, and the non-target ships were shooting at me. So I need to find a place to upgrade my guns, and you probably do too. So what we're gonna do is, the noob trap doesn't appear to have anything that'll do that. Conreach does. So I'm going to the Conreach station. And I'm going to spend some money on guns.
I'm going to check out this wake and see what it has for me.
Alright. One of our viewers has offered to help. Yeah, if you guys want to join in, as long as you can handle 2 people that don't have a fucking clue what we're doing, we could get a small little squadron going here. Oh, halfway through the battle you accidentally targeted the system guys, that's why they turned on you. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of... Well, I've done a few kill missions. the stupid targeting thing definitely takes a lot to get used to, because it's not what I would call straightforward. Oh, my headset's dying on me. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, well, what did we learn about the Super Cruise Overdrive? Whee! Too fast, too fast!
Completely useless.
Alright, well, we learned a couple important things. One, make sure you target who you're shooting, or don't shoot your target who you want to shoot. Two, just because he has no shields doesn't mean it's going to be easy to blow up. What is that thing? There's a keel back. Okay.
Alright, where are you?
I am headed towards Conreach. I think. Yep. I'm gonna put
Conreach. Got it.
Yep. I need to upgrade the power plant on this thing, and then I'm gonna put another laser and some missiles. The Seeker missiles are, as I have discovered in the past, a bit overpowered. Well, important safety tip. Don't shoot the system authority guys. Wonder if I have any bounties now. Probably not. Nope.
It's a lawless system.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there in about 30 seconds. Most of the way there in about 30 seconds. No, I'm not dangerous enough to really to be wanted anywhere. Alright, start slowing her down. Start really slowing her down. Although it is, so going back to the history of multiplayer gaming, Doom is definitely what kicked most of it off. And it is kind of hilarious to read about how universities had these incredibly powerful networking systems at the time. And they'd get hundreds of new students, and the new students would absolutely saturate them just playing multiplayer Doom. Because Doom was the first game of its time that could handle double and triple digit players.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still quite popular.
I think Warcraft could only handle 8.
Yeah, I think you might be right. StarCraft could handle also 8, I believe. Might have been able to handle 12, 6 on each side. Alright, a little longer than 30 seconds to get there, but that's okay. Yay. Yeesh. Well,
Yep.
so those of you watching who actually know how this game works, is it only forgiving on the first time you die, or is it fairly forgiving every time you die? That's the first time I've actually died, and I've bounced my ships off of entire planets.
My God.
Well, yes, I forgot the planet was there. I did get pretty good at docking, though. I cut a lot of time off of resource transfers docking manually. Because I would zip right in there and park it.
Docking successful.
Alright, refuel, check. Starport services, check. We should have a ship outfitter here. We do indeed. Nice. I have a little over 1 million credits left. So I remember now, when I was looking at upgrading this last time, I didn't have the power budget to do it. And I didn't have the money, after buying the better fuel scoop, because I bought a lot of shit, to spend on the better power plant. So now I should be able to go from the 4E power plant. Let's keep it in the same name, A to Z, class rating, high to low. Alright. So now I should be able to go to a 4D or a 4... Yeah, let's go with a 4C. There's like minimal gain between the 4C and the 4B. And it's a lot cheaper. Okay. Now we have a much better power budget, so now if I add another 2E pulse laser... We should not be drastically over our power budget this time. Cool. Small hard points. I want Seeker missiles. Seeker missile pack. 72 grand. Check. Another missile. Another Seeker missile pack. Only has 6 rounds per launcher. It's okay. I think while I'm in here, I'll see what I can upgrade for shields. Wrong spot. Shields. Class 4C. I think I might have already upgraded that once. Shield generators. There we go. I have 4C. 4B. Alright, you want at least D-rate for all your internals. Well, listen, I am learning some stuff. 4B, there's no 4A apparently. And so, this is one of the things I got confused on. Is the number and the letter rating for things. So how much does that cost? So a 5D, 5C is about the same as what I've got now. Am I reading that right? Alright. 4C is what I've got now. If I go to a 5C, it doesn't look like anything has changed. Other than the mass has gone up and the power draw has gone up. Oh, and the whole mass it can cover goes up. Okay. But if I go to a 4B... Alright. Help me out, guys. The module stats, what means... Which of the module stats means that the shield is better? That is all I want. So, like on a scale of 1 to... this is what I wish this game had. On a scale of 1 to 100, the shield is this strong. It gives optimal hull mass, maximal hull mass, optimal strength, maximum strength, kinetic resistance, thermal resistance, explosive resistance. Oh, okay, apparently I made new friends. That's weird. let's see here. We are looking for him. Add friend, invite to private playgroup, sure. And add friend. Alright, you guys have been added. Alright. So I'm just gonna, I don't have a lot of money left. I'm gonna leave the shield generator where it is. I've got better guns. Actually, you know what? I can do a 4B upgrade. And that does look like it's actually an upgrade.
Alright. How do I request docking again?
Get within 7.5 kilometers. Throttle 0. And then navigation menu.
I'm on the navigation menu.
Uh-huh.
So
So
don't see docking.
go to contacts. And then the station that you're wanting to dock at should be under the list of contacts.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Nope. Oh, yep. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Invite to team. Alright. I have a... So guys, I'm just in private team mode. So, Dathomir, otherwise known as Gordon. Dathomir, whatever. I don't know if it's going to let me invite you, because it says unreachable.
Not a Star Wars fan.
I know enough. Okay.
Of course.
Alright, what do I have left for money now? Probably not much. 193,000 credits. Okay. There's enough. My CQC rank is helpless. Nice. Mercenary rank is defenseless.
Outfitting. Stand by.
Gecko, yes I am on Discord and I actually have my own server. Hey, I see him. But I just hear random noise. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's a game or if that's you. Alright, sounds like your microphone is in a pillow. That would be kind of cool if... Oh, there's something. I heard something that's just quiet.
Oh.
Slightly better.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, there we go. Mongo, you get him?
Yeah, Roger.
Oh, you're gonna have to turn your mic back on for him to hear you. Crap. Alright, that means we're gonna have to ditch Discord. Yeah, Gecko, I am on Discord. Is there... Shoot. I don't have a good way to message you my Discord name without putting it on the open internet right now. Hang on a second. Actually, I do. We'll just switch to here for a quick minute for the slideshow. And then we go here, and we go Gecko88, direct message, and we put... That is me on Discord. There. Now I just need it to drop that actual thing from my last viewed messages so that I can go back to people being able to watch the game without them being able to see it. God, this interface is confusing.
Thanks for getting used to. I've got to change my ship. I haven't got a shield.
There we go. Alright, that's done. Pop open Discord. Hey, there we go. Wait a minute. We're already Discord friends? Looks like we were. Be cool if I could actually see your whole name, but streaming mode has kind of stopped that. There we go. No, Gordon and I were already Discord friends. Interesting. Alright, Gordon, let me get you an invite to my server here.
Let's have a look.
There. Hey, there's another one.
Hello there.
Hi.
Good night,
I
Mike.
have arrived.
Alright, I'm going to turn down your volume just a touch. You don't have to touch anything. There we go. That's
Okay.
better. Yep, that's better. I got it.
I apologize. I was being a bit loud and excited there.
That's okay. I understand. Alright, Gecko, since you are still in getting voice comms in game,
Yeah.
did you see my Discord name?
Is that the one you sent me in?
Also, if I'm going to be joining you guys' private session, I need to be invited to it.
Yes.
Right, yeah, I was going to try and figure out how to add you on Discord now. Search. Hang on.
Alright. I have a much upgraded ship now.
Excellent. I'm also bringing my Anaconda.
Yeah, what in the hell is an Anaconda?
It's one of the high-end ships that you can get without having to do a rank grind for one of the major powers.
Hmm.
It is a big boy ship.
I've searched your name on Discord. I can't find it.
Was it saying I was unreachable or something?
On Discord? No. Or yeah, it does on it does in game, yes, because you're in open play and not private group play.
Okay, well, did you invite me to the private group? Because I can't exactly...
I can't because it says you're unreachable. That's next to invite to team it says unreachable, next to invite to crew it says in team.
Okay, well, I exited out of open play. This is odd.
Is there a difference between gimbaled and turreted?
Okay, let me
Yeah.
explain.
Gimbal
Okay,
is manual
fixed.
fire,
Just explain
but
the
it will
overall
help.
difference between
Hold on,
fixed,
guys.
gimbaled, and...
Guys, stop for a second. You both are talking over one another because you're on separate voice chats. Let's get everybody all on the same page first, and then we can work out the details in a minute. The short version I understand from Gimbaled is played. It's all operated by one person. Turret is operated by a second crew member or by whoever's flying the ship. Is that sum it up pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna more or less sum it up as fixed has the highest potential for damage of any given weapon class, but you basically have to point your ship at the target like you're playing World War II fighter simulator. Gimbaled means it can target somewhat independently of your ship, has increased cost in both power and money, and also has slightly reduced damage, but it means you don't have to worry as much about the exact position of your ship. Turreted has the highest cost in both money and power, but it can target more or less completely independently of your ship.
Got it.
Alright. Gecko.
Yes.
You were not able to see my message with my Discord name, or you weren't able to find me on Discord?
I'm on Discord now. I've typed add friends.
Oh, I see it.
Name, that's it.
Yep, it just popped up. Okay.
I do not have enough power to upgrade my lasers yet, and I do not have enough money to upgrade my power plant to something that I would want.
Right. That
At
is
this time.
where... That is where I was at, but we have enough people here. Alright, your invite to the Discord channel I have is sent, Gecko, so you can mute your in-game voice.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was the boat I was in earlier, no pun intended. But we should have enough of a party of extra competent people versus the incompetent people that we should be able to pull it off anyway. And I don't know if we all share in the bounty or how that works.
If it's a wing mission and you have shared it with people, everyone can get a share of the bounty, assuming it's a applicable wing mission.
It is, yes, it's a team mission.
So then everyone should get a cut.
Okay, so everyone doesn't get the full amount, everyone gets a percentage thereof.
No, everyone gets the full posted amount.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wing missions are weird like that.
I'm okay with that kind of weird.
Pardon me.
I lucked out in how I got the amount of money I did, in that somebody I killed for a really low rent mission had a almost 700 grand bounty on his head. So I'm okay with that. Alright.
What's advanced maintenance?
It lets you
Okay.
repair individual systems.
It lets you repair individual systems as well as overall hull integrity, as well as your paint. Over time, as your ship takes damage and or abuse, your overall hull integrity goes down, which at basically, let's say, 1%. I think there is a relative-ish increase in the amount of overall damage you take to your hull when you get shot.
Noted.
But by and large, for the most part, you don't have to think about it too much.
Alright.
Alright. I'm getting out of here, and I'm gonna go grab some water. Then I will be back.
Okay. Dathomir, it says it still said you were in open play, and now it says you're back at the main menu.
I was just popping back and forth waiting for the invite to your private group to fully clear. And it appears now I am able to jump in. Ta-da!
Yay. Alright. Yay. Now we're all on Discord.
Indeed.
So that means I have to mute Gecko in game. Mute. Done. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yep.
That's much better.
Are you British or Australian?
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
British. I'm from the Midlands in England, yeah.
Well, I'm from Kanakistan.
Yeah.
Not that's nice.
I'm in the Midwest in the U.S. I used to live in Canada. Lived in
So I've heard.
southern Alberta. Yeah, because I helped you with your homework once, right?
I think you did. Speaking of which, you got my final grades for the semester back, and I passed all of them.
Nice.
So, yay!
I was relatively confident that you would.
There's an echo.
Say again?
There was an echo. That's okay.
Yeah, you have to mute me in game.
2 seconds.
Well, this is unexpected.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to play again tonight, but I thought I've got to help you guys out. It's not easy. Really not.
It's yeah. I thought I
Honestly.
was ready for a higher difficulty mission. Just been doing courier or resource hauling all this time, and it takes forever to make any money. Cause
Same. For the first year and a half, all I did was haul in. missions.
I even bought a T7. I had 100 cargo, and I was making maybe 20 grand a run.
Well, what were you hauling?
I tried multiple cargoes. Basically, I was helping build the BPL station, and it was they had a carrier ship that had titanium, aluminum. I forget what. There's one other one there. They had titanium, aluminum, and something else there, and it was only like 20 seconds away from the space station that was being the orbital construction site.
Oh yeah, that still isn't finished yet, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I ended up emptying that place out with my T9 after a bit. Was the carrier.
Then they needed steel, which I, after upgrading the frameshift drive, I found a steel site that was only like 29 light years away. But even then, still, it was only like, I think I topped out. Hauling titanium, I was doing about 40 grand a run. And steel, I was doing about 45. And then everything else was right around 20 grand a run. So it just...
I think the most I ever got out of hauling was about 40 million a run.
Jesus.
And that was just doing the same. I found a route like 5 stars that, as I picked up from one, I was dropping off at the same time. And I must have gone around it a good 10 times. I've just got to find you guys now.
Yep, I'm outside of Con Reach in. Oh well, you should be able to see what system I'm in, right?
Yeah, it's 30 jumps, but it won't take me long.
I am parked outside of Con Reach right now, but I guess I'm not in your instance at the moment.
I'm back.
I am just clear the system, or the station rather.
Huh.
Yep,
I
see
am
Mongo.
not. Oh, I'm not seeing you guys.
We're not in Super Cruise.
Oh, you guys are a good bit out there. Well,
Yeah.
I'm seeing your signal, but not you.
Right. We're just hanging here. We're not in Super Cruise yet.
Well, I'm parked literally outside of the outpost, and I don't see you guys beyond
Yeah.
your signal.
Yeah, it just says Team Signal Dathomir, whatever.
I'm guessing it's because we're not in the
Oh, that's
same
Dathomir.
instance that's being weird.
Yeah, it took me and Mongo a bit to sync up, and once it did, I could see his ship.
I'm going to try going into Super Cruise and then back here and see if that helps there.
That did seem to.
And then you guys can also see my ship.
Well, I'm ready to jump. Is anybody else ready to jump?
I'm gonna throw it into Super Cruise. Gecko's gonna be a bit getting to us. Oh,
Yeah, I've got
mass
30
lock.
jumps to do.
Damn, dude. I'm still mass locked.
Same.
Have you guys shared the mission?
It should be. I mean, it's on my missions tab. So
Oh, I just need to get it shared with me so I could also throw hands.
I don't know how to share it with you.
No, what I'm saying is that Caboose or... Oh, sorry, not... Oh,
Mongo.
You'd have to share that with me.
Okay. You're gonna have to walk him through how to do that. 'Cause I don't-
Okay. Right, you'd have to go to the Transactions tab. Then you should be able to see the wing mission in the mission subsection. Oh, there you go. And accept it. Oh, is this just a generic kill pirates mission? Okay.
Yep.
Let me
Yep.
get over there. Get him!
Alright, so I have to turn on the drive. I have to find where in the world the signal source is again. And ideally not die this time.
Yeah, that's the key,
Oh.
not dying.
Maybe. Wait.
I
Now that
will
we have a
wait when I
full
get
wing.
parked outside of it this time. Black Betty is in. Oh, nice. Mission target. Okay. Lock destination. Done. Alright, it's behind me. Of course it is. It's always behind me.
It's right behind you.
This is, so I just want to say, this is right here is what I used to love about the internet, where you'd be playing something and somebody would just, usually it's someone else in the same game that's a casual observer, says, alright man, you're absolute shit at this, let me join in and help you out because I can't take this anymore.
I mean, that's what I kind of did for you over in the Ox. When you were asking questions, I was just like, okay, this guy needs some help.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought, I can't just sit here and watch him struggle. I need to help him.
I'm all for it. True knowledge comes from knowing that you know nothing.
Yeah.
Ted, that's us. Alright, that's going to take me a little while to get there, so overdrive.
I had enough pain and suffering with Elite that I'd rather prevent somebody from having to go through the same level of frustration.
Yeah, as I said, it's a learning cliff, and there's not a lot of tutorial to go through it all.
Like, hey, while I can't get rid of the cliff, I can at least go, hey, try climbing up this way. There's better handholds.
I'm all for it. I have absolutely no qualms about admitting that I am bad at a thing.
I bet once you get it and it clicks, you'll love it. You won't want to put it down.
That's how I've experienced with the is just like I keep coming back to the game, even just playing it super casual at this point.
Yeah.
I've gotten to be a fairly good pilot already when I don't get frustrated. So
yeah.
The problem I have is like in that battle right there, I hit the wrong button, I targeted the wrong thing. Alright, I'm slowing down. I'm about 200 light seconds away from this thing. I'm gonna get...
How?
I hit the go fast button.
You won't be able to catch me, Krabs! Not when I shifted to maximum overdrive!
I'm gonna get about
Apparently
10
I'm gonna have to do that.
I'm gonna get about 10 light seconds away from this thing and
Nope,
stop.
because I just passed it. That was dumb.
How did you pass it? You're behind me. Alright.
Maybe you're not going to the right spot.
I
Mission
had to divert to a station to top up on my fuel. 'Cause
Mission
I just went,
target.
"Whee!"
Mission target threat 4. That's where I am.
No.
Yeah. I'm 6.6 light seconds away from this thing.
No, that's not what I'm getting at, Derek.
Right, but that's where the mission is.
CYN Bravo 21-1 Bravo 7.
Yeah, that's the planet.
That's the mission. That's where the mission is.
Okay, but when you get to the planet and you go into frame shift drive and you have an unknown signal source, that's the mission target. That's where I am.
Fair.
So, and that's okay. I'm moving at a very stately 30 kilometers a second. I will be there in 18 and a half hours until you catch up with me. And then I'll hit the throttle.
I'm only 4 drops away now. I changed my my settings on my route planner.
Oh yeah, to be quickest jump possible instead of most efficient.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, once I discovered that setting, everything went so much faster.
It took me a year to discover
Yeah,
that
that's
setting.
something that I had to learn the hard way. And then when I found it, I'm just like, thank you!
So, alright, Kent, you and Dathomir, if you guys both figure out where I am and get in my vicinity...
Well, I know
should-
where you are. I just had to stop by a construction site to refuel because I had used my SEO earlier, and that chewed through about 3/4 of my fuel reserve.
Woof.
Coming up on the planet now.
Yeah, if you point your ship in my direction, you should be able to, in Super Cruise, you should be able to see the mission target.
I know where the mission target is. I'm just going away from the station. I just popped in to refuel to get back into jump. Well, Super Cruise. But
Alright, where are you? Is that you? That is Caboose. Team Signal Caboose. 17.331, 17,000 light seconds?
Yeah, I moved a fair bit.
Okay, good thing you waited.
Yep. I can be taught. So, in front of me is the mission target.
Super Cruise overcharge activated.
No, Discord just did over. Not
Wait,
Discord.
Mongoose, what? I'm seeing the mission. Wait.
So,
Why is it saying you're behind me
Mongo?
when I'm pointing at the unexplored planet with the mission? I am.
You guys are both on opposite sides of me. In Super Cruise, on your navigation list, you should be able to see the mission target.
Yeah, I do see it, but you are.
I'm like right next to it.
I saw it in a different spot, so I am now very confused.
Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of desync going on.
You'll be alright once everyone drops in.
Alright. I guess I better slow down, because last time I got this close I was interdicted. Well, I think we're all really learning something here. Okay, now it says both of you guys are behind me. That is a little weird. I can't seem to quite make up its mind where Mongo is. Like, now he's in front of me. Now he's way in front of me. Both my monitors just blinked off. That was kind of weird. You guys still hear me? Nope. Discord just screwed up. Alright. Not sure what happened there. There we go. Discord just
It's
screwed
unique.
up.
And also, I've gone by Mongo for forever.
Wait, was I locked onto the wrong
I don't know.
Never mind. And I zoomed past you.
Yep, I see that now. Discord did a goofy thing, so my stream got kicked
Wait,
off.
how are you getting farther away from me?
It's
So yeah,
it's jumping all over the place. All right, so Mongo, you aren't moving currently. It looks like.
No, I'm definitely moving.
Okay. So it says Dathomir and Gecko are in Super Cruise, and it says you are.
oh, I'm low on fuel.
It says you okay, 1.3 million miles away from me,
And I'll sink some.
or a million meters rather. Sorry. Gecko is 535,000 light seconds away. Closing quickly. Dathomir is in front of me. So now I just have to find the signal source and lock it again because I accidentally unlocked it. And I am almost one whole light second away from it.
Can't use any more of my Super Cruise boost either because I'll run out of fuel.
Well, that's alright. It's okay if you run out of fuel, I mean. It won't hurt me a bit.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, it won't. It hurt me a lot.
Alright. So, that's Mongo's signal. That's the mission target. That's Gecko. Okay. Well, you're at least moving at a pretty decent clip. You're going down by roughly 800 light seconds every second.
And still accelerating. But did you get yourself some new weapons? I wasn't paying attention to your
Yes,
stream.
I did. I added one more pulse laser, the maximum rank I could get, and I added 2 seeker missiles. And I upgraded,
nice.
and I upgraded my shields.
Whereas on my end, on my Anaconda, I have 2 Class 2 beam lasers, 2 Class 1 beam lasers, 3 Class 3 multi-cannons, and a Class 4.
I've got 3,
I've become Daka, Destroyer of Worlds.
I've got 3 2E pulse lasers and 2 1B seeker missiles.
I still got stock weapons. Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm slowly inching towards the mission target because I can't completely stop without dropping out of Super Cruise. I'm moving at 30 kilometers a second right
Well,
now.
okay, I can't catch you if you're going to be in Super Cruise. I dropped out of Super Cruise so I could join up with you.
Right, but we're not close enough yet to do that. So just jump in Super Cruise, get near me, and then dial
And
the
then I'm
throttle.
going to pass you.
And then dial the throttle all the way back when you get near me, and we'll just keep inching forward while we wait for Gecko and Dathomir to get close.
See, I just passed you.
Okay, and just keep it at 30 kilometers a second. It's fine. Just keep aimed at the mission target, and we'll both get there when we get there. Let's see, it says you're 2.3 light seconds away, so I'm gonna just aim at the mission target and get a half a light second away. And then Gecko, he can catch up and aim at the mission target and get half a light second away. And then when
All I see is Bravo 7. I don't see anything else.
Okay, if you open your navigation menu, somewhere at the top of the list should be mission target threat 4.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I have is kill diamond frogs.
Okay, that's under your transactions, so switch tabs at the top to navigation.
Okay.
And then there's a whole long list of things, and at the top should be one that says mission target threat 4, should be highlighted in blue.
No.
Is there at least a
Colonel-
dis-
Bravo 21-1 Bravo 7.
Okay, are you in Super Cruise now?
Yes.
Well,
I don't think he's gotten close enough to it for it to count as him having discovered it.
No, he's right next to me. He's 2 light seconds away from me. And I'm pointed right at it.
Yeah, you should be able to see it on there.
Well, okay. If we're all in relatively close proximity to you, you drop into the mission, then we can drop in on you, probably.
Well, you're not all relatively close proximity to me. Only Mongo is. Gecko, I wish it told me at the top how close or how far you guys are away.
300,000 light seconds. 3.5.
I'm about 1,000 light
Oh.
seconds away from you.
Yep, Dathomir's closer. So Dathomir's almost here. And then Mongo just zipped off into outer space.
No, I'm going towards the mission sector.
Okay, and I don't know if you have to go there and then and then it'll pop up, but right here is where the mission is.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, that's not where I got killed.
Yeah, I know that. So why wouldn't you start at the planet?
I did, and then I
Which we
came
can
here.
and start at the planet, which we can all see. And then we go from there.
Well, he already knows where the mission location
But
is.
none